Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. What can you use an intent to file for? And what are some of the secret features of that intent to file? That's what I'm going to jump into here. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend. I appreciate it. Do two things for me. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and make sure you let the video run, because that is what pushes this information out to the rest of us so we can get it. All right, so that's the important piece. If you want to support the channel in other ways, please consider joining the channel. Becoming a member helps to support the channel a lot, and it also helps me to find you in the comments. All right, so what can you utilize the intent to file for? So you can notify the VA, and I'm just reading off the VA website here. You can notify us, the VA, of your intent to file if you plan to file a claim or a supplemental claim for these types of benefits: disability compensation, which is the most common; pension benefits, which sometimes people are not aware of. Now, here's the thing. Pension, I hate that they call it pension. It's not retirement. It is a low and no income safety net monetary benefit for veterans and surviving spouses. So if your spouse was a veteran who passed away, you may qualify for survivor's pension. Okay, so that's that benefit. Also, you can utilize the intent to file for dependency and indemnity compensation. That is also a surviving spouse benefit. The difference between the two is the pension benefit for spouse and veterans. The pension benefit is income-based, so it's a needs-based benefit. The dependency and indemnity compensation is not income-based. You can make $1 million a year. They don't care. So I'm not diving into what those look like. I'm trying to just stay on intent to file. Now, intent to file is a very, very important piece of paper. I mean, it's really literally a page form, and you send it in. So what effectively happens, and then I'll read some more from the VA's website, but I'll just kind of say it in my own words, and then I'll read through the VA's website, and then I'm going to give you that secret kind of tip with the intent to file. There's a mechanism that we can utilize in there if needed that people are not aware of. So first, the intent to file, if you are even remotely thinking about filing a claim, file the intent to file. Again, it's a one-page form, and what it does is it locks in your effective date, provided that you file whatever you're going to file, whether it's a pension claim, compensation claim, DIC claim, whatever you're going to file, as long as that happens within a 12-month period. So there's an expiration date. You have 12 months from the date of your intent to file. Your intent to file form is 21-0966. Okay, so 0966. 21-0966 is your form. And so you file that form with the VA. If you're doing it yourself, and even if you're not, if somebody else is doing it for you, an accredited representative somewhere, look, call the VA after a few days and make sure that they received it, because it's important, because they are locking in that date for you as your effective date. So it would look like this, just to use easy numbers for me. If you file your intent to file here, and it takes you 8 months to get everything squared away, right? And you actually file your claim 8 months later. Then let's say that it takes the VA 12 months to process your claim and have it fully adjudicated and start to pay you money. Well, when they get ready to pay you back pay, let's say that they decided that you get whatever, $1,000 a month. So you get $1,000 a month. Well, they're going to go, okay, well, it took us 12 months to process it, so that's $12,000 plus another 8 to your intent to file date. So that's $20,000. So they're going to give you $20,000 of back pay. That's how important the intent to file is. You in this example received an additional $8,000, or effectively you did not lose out on an additional $8,000. So very important. Now let me read here to you what the VA says here. So there's different ways that you can file it. So it says here, I'll just start from the top. Find out how to notify us, the VA, of your intent to file a claim or for VA disability pension or DIC benefits. When you start your disability application or supplemental claim online on the VA's website, va.gov, it notifies us, the VA, automatically of your intent to file. So simply just starting the process, right? Go a few pages in and you can stop. That sets up the intent to file. Now again, the VA has had some major issues with their system. If it were me, this is just me, I would call after a couple days and say, hey, look, I started a claim online. I just want to make sure that my intent to file is in place. And they'll tell you. So it says here, if you start filing out a claim, whatever, if you start out the claim process form or supplemental claim online for disability benefits, we'll reserve a potential start date for your benefits. You don't need to call us or submit a separate intent to file form. They say you don't need to call them, but again, if you've followed any of my videos lately, they have had some major issues with their system. So I personally would call to make sure they received it. This automatic intent to file doesn't apply to online claims for pensions or DIC benefits. So it is only for a regular claim or supplemental claim on compensation. Okay, so if you're filing for pension or DIC, it doesn't apply. You'll have to do it by paper. So what is an intent to file? An intent to file sets a potential start date or effective date for your benefits. If you notify us of your intent to file, you may be able to get retroactive payments for the time between when you submitted your intent to file and when we approved your claim. You can notify us of your intent to file if you plan, and again, what you can do it for. If you plan to file a claim for or a supplemental claim for these types of benefits: disability compensation, pension benefits, dependency and indemnity compensation. How do I notify the VA of my intent to file? You can submit an intent to file form, or you can call the VA at 800-827-1000 and notify them of your intent to file. They're there Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can call and you can say, hey, look, I want to set up an intent to file. I'm planning on filing a claim here sometime in the future. If you want to notify us by submitting the form, download and fill out the intent to file form. And that is, again, 21-0966. And then you would mail that form, and I'll put this in the description. The Department of Veterans Affairs, Claims Intake Center, P.O. Box 4444 in Janesville, Wisconsin, 53547-4444. All right. And then that takes care of that. It does say, and I want to get into the secret here, it does say if you need help submitting your intent to file, work with a veteran service organization or accredited representative. All right. So, and it does state on their website here, after you notify us of your intent to file, you have 1 year to complete and file your claim. That's that 12 months that I was talking about. Now, the secret thing. So, let's say for whatever reason, you file your intent to file, 12 months is like here tomorrow, and you go, oh no, I don't have all of the things that I need completed to submit my claim. So now what you could do is you could submit your claim anyway with whatever you have. And if you end up getting denied, which you probably would if you're thinking like I'm missing all these things, then continue to get those things that you needed while you've already submitted your claim. Your claim is submitted. Continue trying to get that additional evidence. When the VA denies you and comes back, now you're going to appeal it with that additional evidence. Now the VA you hit it back over the net, right? Now the VA is going to take that, work that. Now, ideally, they approve you, and you now have preserved your effective date back to that intent to file, so they'll still go all the way back. Because the alternative is, oh man, 12 months is here, I don't have everything. Oh well, we'll let it pass, and then I'll just file a new intent to file and start from there. Well, now you just lost 12 months of back pay, so don't do that. File your whatever you have. Let's say that you have a compensation claim and you're filing for whatever you're filing for, and your records didn't show back up from the National Archives that you needed something out of there. File anyway with whatever you have, and then let them deny you. Then file a supplemental claim with that additional evidence, and then that will preserve your effective date so you don't lose out on that additional 12 months. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great one, and remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.